Aren't all you tired of the clouds? Today I'll be bringing you down to Southern California and telling you why it is the best place to live. Now, many of you have some kind of knowledge on Southern California or the complete opposite, but don't worry about that. Now, indeed, you do know information about SoCal, but you aren't familiar with the state as a native from the state is, such as I. Now, indeed, you do need some information, but if you aren't familiar about the state, no need to worry about that. Yes, I know what you're thinking. It is too expensive to live there. I can't afford it. I don't want to deal with the traffic. I will be informing you with such cities where living and traffic isn't as bad as you think. Girls, don't you want to get a real tan? California is home to the sun for 365 days a year. The pictures you see on the internet of the sunsets are indeed from California. When you witness a California sunset, no matter what scenery you're in, you'll fall in love with it. The heat depends on what city and where you are located, but it is never any big trouble when you have the beach at your fingertips. 840 miles of beautiful coastline. Coronado, Venice, Santa Monica, Newport, Huntington, the list goes on. Peaceful beach or a busy beach, no matter what you want, the choice is yours because of the variety of beaches we have in the state. You don't want to be in the water, but you still want to be at the beach, no worries. The Santa Monica Pier is a carnival on the water. The Venice Beach Boardwalk is quite the adventure. Very interesting, somewhat like Vegas, except the gambling. You'll find everything there. Food. You can never go wrong with food from California. Indeed, you can find food everywhere else, but you won't find food like this. Mexican food. Southern California is originated off Mexican food. Mexican food is everywhere, but you won't have it with the Southern California twist. You have to eat at King Taco. It's been serving Los Angeles for over 30 years now. Donuts. You've never seen them like this in Southern California. We don't have no big names like Voodoo Donuts, but we do have small donut shops everywhere you go. All donut shops have their own spin to them. Not one is unique. All sell different kind of things. They all have their own variety of sales. Some sell food, just donuts. It just depends where you're at. In-N-Out, the famous Southern California burger chain, known for its simple menu and great prices. You know, In-N-Out's a go-to when you visit the state, and why not live in the state with the best burgers? Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, a must-eat. Even the president thinks so. Mr. Obama has his own meal at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle House. And let me tell you, you will never be disappointed after leaving there. By far the best waffles you've ever had. Exploring the Los Angeles area. Yes, you're thinking traffic in LA. Well, like everywhere else, traffic is going to be bad when it's 5 o'clock and everybody wants to go home. Unless you're in the heart of LA, good luck with that because you're in for a good one. In LA, possibilities are endless. You could do anything you want. You think of it, you could do it. In LA, there's historical museums, scenic hikes, professional sporting events that you could see, city tours, or you could just cruise down the Hollywood and Los Angeles Boulevard. California is also home to multiple amusement parks such as Disneyland, Disneyland California Adventures, Knott's Berry Farm, Knott's Soak City, Universal Studios, Six Flags, SeaWorld, and Legoland. Prices vary for each one, Knott's Berry Farm being the cheapest and Disneyland being the most expensive, but you make memories forever at those places. Now living in California. Let me tell you, California is not as bad as you think it is. There is affordable living. According to BusinessInsider.com, LA is ranked number 13, the number 13th place to live in the U.S. for young adults because of all the room for growth within the area. The city is not just city. California is not just city living at all. There are many ways of life that is an hour and 30 away from the heart of the city. So no matter where you live, you're always just a hop, skip, and a jump from the city. According to GeeksOnFinance.com, Hesperia and Bakersfield are the two most affordable cities to live in, starting at $170,000 and $180,000. In California terms, that is a steal. Do your research, and you can find affordable living anywhere in California, depending where you want to live and how close it is to the city will be more expensive, and how close, like to the beach, will be more expensive. But you want the rural living, whatever your opinion is, how you want it, you can find affordable living. Now, I gave you 6 reasons why California is the best state. Is the best state to live in. Sun and sunsets, the beautiful coastline, the magnificent food you find, many things to do, you never get bored, and the affordable living with great places to live. After hearing all this, I hope that one day you will live in Southern California.